Boy, that enchantment is good. Alright, Blood Crypts. Yeah. Cinder Vines. This card is a really interesting sideboard as Gruul control. Oh, how do I do... Yeah, how do I redeem the code? Lumbering Behemoth is a weird one. How do I do this? Is there a... redeem code? Play. Claim. Alright, so let's also get 90 of those, right? What else do I get? The Haunt of Hightower? The Haunt of Hightower? Look at this. Cool. Alright, so there's also another thing I'm gonna do. This is a nice little trick. Oops. It's not the right one. If I go to this, so I have a bunch of uncommon and common rare cards. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to do common, uncommon, Ravnica, Allegiance, not collected. And I am going to just buy out all of these, because then if I get duplicate cards for my commons and uncommons, contributes to my vault, which actually gives me the rare and mythics that I want. So we are gonna get all these basic babies, man. Which is gonna actually take a little bit of time. But I do not want to open those packs, man. Alright, for any of you that have epilepsy, you may want to avert your eyes, because we are going to have a lot of flickering images on screen. Alright, we're just gonna craft all these, man. This is the real min-maxing that we're about. I swear, like, a lot of people complain about grindy, redundant activities like this. You know, like, wouldn't there be a better way to mask, you know, craft or something like this? But frankly, doing some of this kind of thing every once in a while, I love so much. Games that have some grindiness to them, or some repeated activity, because it's just like... Because now I'm just focusing on my mouse accuracy to the confirm button. And that's satisfying to me. It becomes this timing and clicking puzzle. Like, how quickly can I do this? And immediately Air Daddy says, I'm going to bed, guys. Oh, it's so good. Oh, yes. Look at this APM, man. My mouse accuracy isn't what it used to be, but by God, I still got it, right? I still got it. Good thing you can add more than 60 cards, or otherwise this process would be... I have to, like, remove all these cards. Anyone know of a mass crafting methodology? Oh! Oh, we messed up our rhythm. Because I wanna do some pack openings at the end of this. See, like, okay, so this is something that I found really interesting. Like, this reminds me of when I would, like, do little training sessions with just clicking with myself with StarCraft. Is like, you saw me, I was on a roll for a minute there. Like, just nailing every click. But then, like, something in your brain wants to stop. It's just like, cut it out, Sean. Do something different. And you start to become more inaccurate. Like, I think many people will have the experience where their brains can do the little tasks that they're focusing on really efficiently for, like, a few minutes. But it's like, how do I actually keep that up for a long period of time? Because, I mean, that's how you lose games of StarCraft, is you have, like, 5 to 10 seconds of unfocus, and then something catastrophic happens. Problem is, what I'm noticing is that when I click on the card, I have to make sure I'm not moving my mouse, otherwise it'll start to, like, drag. let's see. How many wild cards do we have? We're down to 60 common, 128 uncommon. This is what we're trying to burn through. We're trying to craft all the commons and uncommons in the entire set, so that way we're just building vault progress to get maximum rare. Because I don't want to be in a position where I have, like, you know, 500 uncommon rare cards. Or excuse me, 500 uncommon wild cards. Oh, listen to those sound effects. Are you guys ready for the min-maxing? This is what this is all about. I have missed this confirmed so many times. I find this so satisfying to do. Oh my god. I love repetition, repeated tasks. You see me, I fiddle with my pen all day. I tap my fingers, often with the exact same rhythm. Again and again and again. Oh, look at this. Look at this 255 card deck. This is like the first decks that I ever made in Magic. Click, damn it. Unemployed Chuck says, my job at Amazon is an insane amount of repetitive tasks, and I love it. Yeah, dude. I'm telling you. I think this is, like, highly overrated. Like, the world is moving towards a lot of repetitive tasks being done for us, you know? The typical example of, like, the factory worker being replaced by the factory robot. But I mean, like, even in life, you know, the idea of, like, doing the dishes. Nah, I just put them in the dishwasher and hit the go button, that's it, you know? I find that, like, I have too much non-repetitive, unique work in a given day. I like structure. I like repetition. I like doing it, man. Alright, so, I mean, we're through white and blue, and we're going on to black. I bet you we're going to get 2 vault openings. What time is it? 8:41? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, we're almost done with black. And what are we at? We have no more commons. Alright, so we only have uncommons. So now we just undo this. Alright, and okay. Gonna be a lot of snarling in Gruul. Alright, so we don't quite have enough to do all the commons in the set. Gates Ablaze is kind of a sick card. Deal X damage, where X is the number of gates that you have. Oops, missed one. Light Up the Stage is also super sick in mono-red aggro. I watched Jeff Hoagland do this, like, really sick mono-red Steamkin electrostatic field red deck that just burned through cards and opponents so hard. Alright, so we're almost through. We're through green, which is the G of Wooburg. Oh, I forgot. We have dual color. Wilderness Reclamation is disgusting. Please play at least one game of this deck. That would be so funny. My mana base would be kind of weird. Yeah, it's giving me just still 24 land. That's good. Come to me, my newly crafted cards. Alright, almost through the Azorius. So we have like 40 left now. 11. Oh, look at me. Whoa. I just like exit the whole game. nothing. Perfect. Perfect. Perfect, 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 perfect. If I do this, discard changes. Alright, that's perfect. Alright, packs. Alright, let's do it. Yes. Alright, alright, we got a Dome Ray. We got a Hydroid Krasis. End Raise Forerunners. Vigilance, Trample, Haste. Other creatures you control gain +2/+1, gain Vigilance and Trample until end of turn. Is there a Gruul Ramp that makes any sense? Is there a Gruul Ramp that makes any... Is there a Gruul Ramp that makes any sense? That is a day 9 card for sure. Fart Machine, you got it, man. Poor man's Crater Hoof. Yeah, baby. Alright, let's give me 10 more. Simic Ascendancy. Oh my god, Theater of Horrors. The Rakdos art in particular is just stunning, man. Simic Ascendancy is this alternate win condition. Gruul Spellbreaker is all the hotness right now. Oh, Bedeck and Bedazzle. Woo! +3, -3. Yes. And destroy a land? Oof. Bedevil. Oh my god, the world wants me to play the End Raise Forerunners. Yes! Thrash and Threat. It's good, you bet. Cindervines. I swear, this is such an interesting card. Whenever an opponent casts a non-creature spell, Cindervines deals 1 damage to them. Then you can pay 1 to sack this card to destroy an artifact or an enchantment, and it deals 2 damage to that permanent's controller. Whew! Let's see, Amplifier... What does this thing do again? Oh my god, that's right. It's this elemental that just changes all the time, huh? We got another Dome Ray. We're getting a whole bunch more wild cards. Look, we're already rebuilding it. Teysa. Karlov. If a creature dying causes a triggered ability permanently control to trigger, that ability triggers an additional time. Ah, such as Afterlife. Mass Manipulation, our favorite, our favorite, our very favorite. I really want that Ravager Worm Boy. Zagana, welcome. Ethereal Absolution. We just lost to this. Ugh. This is gonna be this disgusting, weird card to play against Selesnya. Lavinia. Ah, each opponent can't cast non-creature spells with converted mana cost greater than the number of lands that player controls. We can't cast... What? Each opponent can't cast non-creature spells with converted mana cost greater than the number of lands that player controls. So this feels like a non-standard card. This feels like a modern or a legacy or something. Like this is like if I'm a green player and I have 2 Llanowar elves out and 4 land. I could cast something with 6 mana, but this only lets me cast something up to 4 mana. It's so weird. Mythic Wildcard, thank you. Judy. Kaya's Wrath. Oh my god, destroy all creatures, and then you gain life equal to the number of creatures you control that were destroyed this way. Mardu Control, yeah. It's an anti-Tron card. I don't even know what Tron is, man. Other than a movie that shouldn't have been made. Actually, that movie was visually sweet. I don't know what I'm talking about. Getting some Godless Shrines. We got a Dovin. We got a Zagana. Absorb. I didn't know that was rare. Shots fired! Shots fired! I watched the Neutron when I was younger, and I was like, this is just not that sweet. This is just not that sweet. And then later, when I became an adult, and I actually just started to be like, I just want to watch something that's cool. I don't care if anything about it's terrible. I found that I had a much greater appreciation. Oh, look at this. Oh my god, dude. Are you ready? I don't know how many more cards I need to get. Let's do not collected. 2 damage. Pay 2. Pay 2. Alright. Oh, yeah. Do you want a wild card to just get all the damn shock lands? Oh, I've never wanted anything more. Oh, Hallowed Fountain. Yes. Oh. I just want to see them all. We'll see them all next to each other. Yes! Breeding pool sounds so gross. Yeah, you're telling me. Listen to this. And then... Oh, didn't make a sound effect anymore. Why is it lagging so much, man? Okay. Okay, let's look at the unowned. Basically, I'm wondering if I have enough to just buy. Oops. Do I need to buy that many cards? I mean, maybe not. I didn't even know there was a second Domri. Huh. Oh yeah, Nikya the Old Ways is like super sweet. How do we do this? Okay. Domri's Notorog? Search your library for a card named Domri City Smasher. No way. That's kind of cute. Nikya and Radha. Missed one of the shock lands, only had 9. It's a visual bug. We had all shock lands. We made 4 of. You can see them filled up over here. So for whatever reason, it's just like... It's just painful. Dude, what are the things in here? Like biogenic ooze. Can we make a really sick... I want to look at what some sick... collected and not collected. I want to look at some sort of sick ramp. Because this is just a sweet one. One page displays 9. Pretty sure I had them all. Yeah. Yeah, looks like I got all of them. Feels good, man. There's a display bug. You can see, for instance, that it says there's 3 godless shrines, so we have 4. So, all right. Is there just a straight Gruul Ramp that we can do? Where is our? Let's just turn off these rare and mythic things and just look up the word land. Are there 10 dual lands? There's 5 that was released in this set, and we're filtering to this set only. So. Incubation Druid really seems like the interesting ramp source here. Yeah, so how many? I mean, I might as well. And then we have Lano. What the hell? Am I still on this? Okay. I was. Radha. Grand Warlord Radha. Yes. Probably get 3 of these. What's can't be countered? Rhythm of the Wild. Wow. It's only an uncommon. I think I only want 3 of these. Still have so many wild cards. I have 9 mythic, 13 rare, so. That's what happens when you dump in a bunch. Dude, we bought 90 packs. Feels good. So what are some other big, scary, gruely beasts? Oh, where's the grueliest beast of them all? I mean, I think Carney Man still seems pretty good. Carney Boy, maybe Palaka Worm. Can you show me my Gruul, please? Please. Please. There we go. There's that huge dude. Yeah, Ravager Worm. I'm gonna start with just 2. I don't know how many of these we need. Sunder Shaman might actually be okay. What about this one? Domri, I think Domri might be pretty good. But I don't really know. I mean, getting mana and giving things right is tight. But like, what's the rest of the? Oh, we got to get this Incubation Druid some +1/+1 counters. Oh, that's not even a legal search term. +1. +1. It's this green thing. I know that there is a thing that gives you +1/+1, and it's an enchant land thing. Counter, land. New Horizons. Great. Alright, so we want to get the Incubation Druid all swole up huge. What are the other creatures that constitute awesome? Right? Like, what are some good... Because, like, if I look at this curve, right, we got some Rampus Bampus that we're starting with, and we're starting to get some action up here. But like, what's the 3 and 4? Because this is like 6. Growth Chamber Guardian, yeah. Growth Chamber Guardian just seems like super solid, right? +1/+1 counters. Rule Spellbreaker. Ah, that's a good one. How many are we at? Alright, yeah, this is perfect. Alright, building the goods out. Building the goods out. You know what I mean? The 5/5 Shaman, only seems okay. I'm going to be so cavalier with wild cards. I got another 20,000 gems, so I think we're doing okay. Skarg Dragon? What's Skarg do? Let's see here. Hellkite. Is the Hellkite really that? Yeah, that's pretty fucking good. Oof. I'm just gonna chill crafting those because I want to not go too ham with my wild cards. I need one more like just disgusting 5-drop. What's a 5-drop right here? That I can put a pair of in. Oh my god, that's the perfect one. Biogenic Ooze. Oh, God, it makes me, like, vomit a little when I hear that noise, but that's fine. Alright, this is going to be a fun one to just run once or twice. Rootbound Crag. Get in. Get in. Except for this Scarg Dragon. So I want, like, mostly forest, because, like, all my cheapo depots, they're all foresty. I don't need that many dual lands. I have 4 and 4 and 3 is, like, 8. It's 11 sources? No, I need more than that. Maybe the original numbers were fine. 11 and 19? Eh. Yeah. You know, I don't even give a damn. Welcome. Welcome to RNA. I am throwing something together fast because I gotta go pack to get on my plane tomorrow. I'm not doing a stream tomorrow. Next week, I'm doing a shit load of Ravnica Allegiance. You should see them all up on the up on the schedule. This does not ramp as quickly as I want it to ramp. I'm gonna mulligan it. Better. Sure. You know, I just want one more forest. That's it. One more forest. Oh yeah, I'm running that now, baby. Don't have any draw. Don't know if I need any draw. Most of these stompy ass ramp decks don't. God, I love being able to do that with a Gruul deck. Growth Chamber Guardian is draw. Get it. Look at him. Working with us. Get his dudes killed. Alright. Maybe the case that these guys gotta go. This is so funny, man. Here comes the Ravager Worm. Yeah. Well, when Day 9 calls it, he calls it, you know. So we dead, huh? Get me out of here. Skewer the Critics is so good. So good. You know, let me cut these little guys. Don't want as many of those dudes. And we could conceivably just put in my favorite, Palaka Worm. Look at this for stability. Boom. Getting it. And then actually just adding another Growth Chamber Guardian in. Probably seems like we do need one more of those anyways. Seems like the weak link for sure. I will craft another one of those. Alright. Adjustment complete. So really what we need is maybe more ramp. Maybe we do. Stony Strength is very good for ramping the dues. Let's see here. Is Stony Strength the +1/+1 and untap it? Oof. Yeah, Stony Strength is it's unfortunately a really weak card overall. It certainly can do some trickery here and there, but like the sort of problem with something like Stony Strength, which is one... perfect. Almost. The problem with something like Stony Strength is that it is sort of a dependency card. Like, Stony Strength is really good to cast on the Incubation Druid. And outside of that, it doesn't really do very much. Would I consider moving this for the 1/3 mana elf? Yeah, man. So it doesn't... It has only synergy with this. So outside of that, it's just a sort of mediocre combat trick. God, I'm so lucky I get there every time. So that's part of the reason why I wouldn't want to do that. I think, like, in Draft, Stony Strength and Incubation Druid do have a nice little set of combonis they can do. Combonis and the pepperonis. If Omni Maginata counters my stuff, I'm gonna burst into tears. Into tears! Oh, thank God he's just ramping to get to Fog and then get Nexus of Fate and Infinite turn me. This is my last game of the night, so... Ooh. Alright. This is the big moment. Please. Why on earth would that be the way that you did that? Fine. Fine. I mean, it frankly doesn't change a damn thing. It doesn't change a damn thing, right? Because we would have been able to get 3 total green, which we then would have used to promptly. We just would have spent it. Is what I'm trying to fucking say. Sky of Haste? Yeah, fuck yeah. I think Grand Warlord Radha might be a little bit weako. He's a nice stepping stone to get to the huge things. This seems like pretty damn important to get down, right? Against a blue guy. Well, we try to do this. Because if we get this down, none of our creatures can ever be countered. I mean, I can... Right? Turn off full control. That mana. Yeah. Bring it on, buddy. I'm not quite seeing what... I think I need something to really spend a lot of the mana. I actually think that there's like some sort of Gruul control deck or some sort of Naya control deck that just runs Rhythm of the Wilds as a way to just keep playing scary creatures. Well, I think that sounds like a deck, right? It sounds like a deck. A little bit more creature focused than some of our other Naya builds. They're a little bit more like spell and sweepery. Alright, so now we're gonna just play the Grand Warlord. We're actually gonna just totally pay the 2 life, because we just don't give a damn. Swing with not this one. Just these 2. Yeah, +1/+1 counter. Yeah, I guess we do have to do this right now, right? Well, farts. I should have done that differently. Hello. Haste. +1 counter. Ooh, that's a hell of a UI. Let me adapt. Let me adapt. Oh my god, I'm in hell, you guys. We're against a Root Snare. It's a Bant deck that runs Root Snare. Oh god. Give me that one. Yeah, I think this Rhythm of the Wild, like, intuitively, it's like, oh my gosh, like, I could be an aggro deck and I could just, like, play a bunch of things out. But I mean, like, frankly, I think just running, like, 2 of in a control deck is just, this is just great to run out. Maybe cut our March of the Multitudes, since we can play so many more creatures guaranteed. Do I have enough to do what I want to do? Yes. Unless this gets countered. Because if I do this, then I can actually play the Growth Chamber Guardian.
Nothing like a bit of violence now and then.
Add that.
My muscles may be small.
Choose red. So this comes in here. It's got Riot, and it also has Riot. So we're going to give it a +1 counter. We're going to give it haste. And then what we're going to do... Yep, search, take that action. Boom. And what we're going to do is we're going to say next, and we're going to attack with... You and you and you and you and you. Oh, this doesn't have to tap to adapt. Whoopsie doopsie. Alright, we fucked up. We lost some damage. Thought I was being the best, but I was actually being the worst. But I was trying really hard. It's pretty sad. Alright, we have someone who's opting. Cool, now I have a blocker back. Look at all that ooze just pouring up. Do you opt to opt? Alright, there we go. We did it. Settle the bleakage. Oh, that's right. I don't have 2+1 counters. Well, I'm dumb. You know what? I'm going to decline that action. Cleansing Nova. I think Domri Chaos Bringer is actually just disgustingly good here. Like, Domri Chaos Bringer's ultimate is, like, so crazy. Look at this. Look at the top 4 cards of your library. You may reveal up to 2 creature cards and put them in your hand. Ooh. Riot, Riot, Riot. This guy has 3 riots on him. Alright, +1, +1, paste. So now I want to do this, and this, and this, and this, and this, and this. And this. Because I have mana left over to be able to do stuff. Okay, yeah, this is I don't know why this didn't occur to me, but like this is a huge payoff. It is a huge payoff. You get a bunch of mana, then you Skargan Hellkite to zap for a bunch. You submit. Submit. And I mean, we literally just continue to jam creatures down as aggressively as we want. Because there does not seem to be... I mean, if our opponent has 2 cards, and we have a Planeswalker almost ready to ult, and an ult that's like a terrifying ult. I'm playing this out, man. We give it haste this time. So we can adapt on his own time. Oof. All right. Okay, this card is like really sick when you have extra land. That is fine. This card is actually very sick. See, I can actually still do damage. So mission briefing is going to be used to cast the fog. Mission briefing for so many snares. So many snares. When you can't draw, go to the graveyard. It's a rule that my father always taught me. Are emblems permanent? Is there any way to remove them? No, they are literally uninteractable. They just contribute into the board. Oh, it's so good. Next. Alright, our opponent gave up on life. Hey, Party Rank 1 says, hey, I've hit Nox and Merchant with Prime before. Your turn day 9 off the cuff. Don't know how you stay so funny, but I always love your attitude. Thanks, Party Rank 1. For you, Party Rank 1, we're going to play one more game with this. This deck feels like it has some juiciness going on in it, but it also feels super duper 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 weak. Like, I feel some spikes happening here and there. Like, this is a hand that I want to keep just to see what this is like. Because I feel like there's a big difference between a deck that needs to ramp versus a deck that can take advantage of ramp occurring. Aish. Like, for instance, that Hellkite can really take advantage of the ramp, right? Like, I have a whole bunch of mana out, so you know, may as well. Adapt seems like a very mana-using mechanic. I think that I could even work Simic into this puppy. Have a more defensive early game. Because, like, okay, in this position, I can just adapt. And I'm fine. And that's actually what I'm going to choose to do. I'm going to adapt onto this. I mean, Rhythm of the Wild, sure, creature spells I control can't be countered, but I'd rather just get big and then just start Domriing. See, now we've just blocked this Adanto Vanguard. This is great, right? This is great. Wargos Prime says, why weren't we worried about Settle or Nova? I'm still learning. So we'll go through this one at a time. One, Settle the Wreckage. We have a card that says on our turn, we're hexproof. And Settle the Wreckage says target player exiles all their attacking creatures. So that prevents the Settle. Why aren't we worried about Nova? Technically, a Nova would absolutely blow up the shit out of us. However, I happen to be familiar with decks that are like that. And decks like that typically... decks like that typically don't run Novas, and if they do, they definitely don't have ways to deal with things like this Domri. So our Domri was about to pop off. Our Domri was about to hit the ult level. So that's why I was like, yeah, no, seems good. Also, we're gonna Ravager Worm, just blow up some stuff. I like the way Ravager Worm feels. I really like the way this card feels. Especially if it's entering in uncounterably. History of Spoonalia. Which card do we nuke here? I think we just go +1/+1 and blow this one up, right? God, this is so good. This worm is so pissed off. Oh, it's good to see you, Ramp. Heck have you been? So we can just defend until we hit the -8. Okay, Domri is like... Domri is a very ridiculous card. Like, a control Naya deck or a control Gruul deck that runs a lot of Domri Chaos Bringers. +1 counter. +1 counter. Fights target creature you don't control. I think we just immediately fight the Knights. No, go ahead and not attack with this. Got that animation right. Wow, I want more Ravager Worms now. Damn. I'm starting to see, like, okay, so these types of cards are really useful for, hey, we're really late in the game. Let's smash down, or we're really early in the game. Let's play a Llanowar Elf so we can, like, get some good on turn 3 or turn 4. But they're terrible later on. They do nothing. So if I'm doing a more control-y deck, I'll probably cut these 4 Llanowar Elves and run, like, 4 Gift of Paradises. Not Gift of Growth, Gift of Paradises. Have a few more control-y, calm, slow cards in the mixture. So we want to be wide enough to defend our Domri. Domri -3 here is actually pretty amazing. Let's go ahead and pay that life. I'm gonna play the Growth Chamber Guardian and just get it to a +4/+4 again.
Power can go a long way.
Go ahead and take that action. Get this one. Oh, I don't know how I miscounted my mana. I just took 2 damage and I didn't need to. Just gonna give him +1 counter. This is a very neat card. No attacks. Alright, what now? Flower's painful. Like, if Domri's ult gets off, this is like a very over game. You know? Yeah. You got me. Yeah. Yeah. We're on a losing end right now. Do we have anything that can destroy enchantments? I don't think so. See, right now is where I'm feeling less happy about our ramp things. So we're just going to give this haste and we're just going to adapt. save this haste as well. Stays TV says, I don't understand how Riot cards can get right again with Domain Rhythm of the Wild. The answer is that they just stack. They just stack. It's just like Riot. This feels like we're losing. We got some walls. Feels like we're losing. Let's take that action. Sure, am I going to be streaming? I was supposed to stop 30 minutes ago, so I'm just going to go ahead and stop. What'd you give Druid haste instead of the counter? Because the adapt keyword lets me put +1/+1 counters on it only if it doesn't have +1/+1 counters on it. So if I gave it a +1/+1 counter, it would be a 3/3, and that's as big as it could get. Alright, we're dead. We are DED dead. Yo! What Super Gosu blocks can we get? Guy is a problem. I'm gonna trade those two away. Now, we do have Palaka Worms in this deck. So, we don't die immediately. Perfect. Alright, I'm closing it out. I'm gonna see you Monday. I'm gonna go to a wedding tomorrow. It's gonna be great. Build some jank RNA decks, and I'll see you for Brew and all next week. Cheers, everyone. Oh.